In this problem, I'm asked to solve the equation 11 plus the square root of the quantity 7x minus 5 equals 8. What type of equation do I have here? It's a radical equation because I have a square root in it. And how many square roots are there? 1. So let's quickly review the steps on solving a radical equation involving one square root. The first thing we need to do is isolate the square root. Is this square root isolated on one side of the equation? No, I have the 11 in the way, so I'm going to have to subtract 11 from both sides of the equation. So 11 minus 11 is 0, so I'm going to get the square root of 7x minus 5 equals 8 minus 11 is negative 3. So that is step 1. Step 2 says square both sides of the equation in order to remove the radical. So I'm going to have to square the left-hand side and the right-hand side. So when I square this square root on the left-hand side, they undo each other. I'm going to get 7x minus 5 equals negative 3 all squared. Well, negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. So now we've completed step 2. So step 3 is simplify and solve the resulting equation. Well, what type of equation do I have here? The highest degree on an x is a 1, so it's a linear equation. So I need x's on one side, everything else on the other. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So I have 7x equals 9 plus 5 is 14. Now to get the x by itself, divide both sides by 7. And I get x equals 14 divided by 7 is 2. So that's step 3. But notice step 4 isn't you can check your answer if you feel like it, is you must check for extraneous solutions. That means I take my solution and put it in the original equation. So let's check my solution. So I'm going to have 11 plus the square root of 7 times x, which is 2, minus 5, all under the radical, should equal 8. So I have 11 plus the square root of 7 times 2 is 14 minus 5, should equal 8. So 11 plus the square root of 14 minus 5 is 9, equals 8. So 11 plus the square root of 9 is 3, should equal 8. Well, does 14 equal 8? No. Therefore, this is an extraneous solution. It was the only solution I came up with. So what is the answer to my problem? There is no solution.